I'm Pastor Pat, the founding pastor here at Crossroads Christian Church in Alma, New York. I've been diagnosed with cancer 3 times. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 bladder cancer. My story is unique, but not all that unique. In fact, 1 out of 2 men have a lifetime risk of developing cancer. 1 out of 3 women have a lifetime risk of developing cancer. 3 out of 4 families will be directly impacted by cancer. In a recent study, 88% of the patients said that religion was very important to them. 47% of them said that their spiritual needs were met by the church. When someone you know has been diagnosed with cancer, how do you respond? How does the church respond? What do you say? How do you give sound advice and practical help? Most people have no idea. And so they avoid the necessary conversations, simply not knowing what to do or what to say. Personally, I experienced overwhelming fear and confusion, along with a loss of control of my life. People avoided me and simply didn't know how to help. So I sat down with Tammy Castellana and Michelle Becker. Both of them are cancer survivors. Their stories are incredible. And we said, let's do something about it. Let's take our experience and help the church be the church and offer hope at this critical point of need. And so we gathered a team of people around us, cancer survivors, doctors, surgeons, an oncology doctor, and others, and we began to develop the 7-part small group series called Life's Bend in the Road. After 2.5 years of work, it is completed and ready to be used as a small group curriculum in your church. In this small group series, we cover topics like everyone knows someone, fear, why me, living life by statistics, there's always hope, treatment options and nutrition, and how do I help, practical suggestions on how to help. The 7-part series comes with a 100-page workbook that is designed to stimulate group interaction. There are questions the group is encouraged to answer together, take-home notes, and I think the best part are the important references in the back of the study guide that help you to direct someone in the right direction when they have been diagnosed with cancer. It will equip the church to meet people at the bend in the road, the point of need. There is nothing like this series available for small groups. It's unique, professionally filmed, biblically based, and very interactive in its approach to this very difficult topic. When someone you know comes to a bend in the road, will you be ready to meet them at their point of need? Life's Bend in the Road will equip you and your church members to do just that.
I loved Bend in the Road because it was so practical. And that was a huge thing for me because I didn't know how to help somebody who was going through it. The more you know, the less you fear.
Well, as a hospice nurse and a sister of someone who has cancer, and a nurse at a hospital, which deals with more than cancer, there are so many times where families and church families are introduced to the fact that there's a terminal illness. There's no other resource out there that merges sound medical advice and Christian hope and values.
I know that when my cousins found out that my aunt had breast cancer, there's a point of need in that family. And I know that taking this course, it would have been amazing to have the tools to reach them in that point of need. And I think that the end result would have turned out differently.
You know, it gives you the confidence that you need to not be afraid of cancer. And I'm just thankful for that.
So for churches, Bend in the Road, it's all there, it's packaged for you. But it helps us organize our thoughts into a strategy of presenting Jesus Christ to people who are at the most vulnerable state of their life, because eternity has gotten their attention. And eternity is all about Jesus Christ and spending time with Him.